What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Elrond here and it does look as though it is getting a massive monstrous bounce off the downside here. You can see it's actually come down and wicked pretty much perfectly onto our 55 moving average here, and it's having a really nice bounce to the upside. You can see if we just measure this from the bottom of this candle up to the top, we're actually up around 27% today, which is absolutely incredible. Essentially wiping out a lot of the losses from yesterday's candle, as you can see, coming back up and currently fighting in around that 20 moving average to reclaim it. So having a really nice bounce off the downside. And we think this is probably going to be a common theme for a lot of smart contract platforms. We've obviously got Elrond, Solana, all these kinds of platforms. We've got Near, we've got Elrond, we've got Cosmos, we've got Avalanche, etc, Harmony One. The list goes on and on and on basically. And there's a lot of projects like that do look as though they're probably forming up really bullishly on our chart here. You can see we've obviously got this curved bottom. We've reversed our trend, this trend that we saw here: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we got a higher high, higher low, high low, high low, high low continuation. Looking very bullish indeed. Obviously the wider market having quite a decent correction over the past week or so. But we haven't actually seen that ABC correction like we've seen for a lot of cryptos, because Elrond was pumping so much. It was actually at all-time highs when we started to see that first dump for El Salvador, and we were actually at around $300. You can see we've come all the way down here to around $170-ish. We bounced perfectly off the 55 here, and we're getting a massive pickup today, aren't we? Basically looking exceptionally bullish. You can see we've come down and we've held support on our EMAs like an absolute beast this whole time on the way back up. Once we flipped our EMAs here, you can see quite clearly we come up. We held the 20, we come up, we basically wicked all the way down to the 55, but we held the 20. And you can see here, we lost the 20 here, but we wicked onto our 55, and we've come all the way back up, currently trading at around $220. That's a massive bounce right there. It looks as though Elrond really it's had a huge pickup off the downside, really, hasn't it? Looks as though it's making tracks when we look at our hourly time frame. You can see we've got some bullish divergences here, or at least flatlining of the price action. With the price action decreasing, it does look as though we have got that nice little pickup off that previous area of support. You can see it's in and around this area here, or just in general this area here before we had this pump. You can see we pumped up, we've come back down, we've basically come back down to find support at this previous pump's level. And now, we could be looking at, now that we've retested that previous level, at a very nice pickup for Elrond in reality, couldn't we? So if we just draw our fib retracement tool on here, from high to low, you can get an idea of what's going on here, more or less. Let's just make sure this is fairly correct. And you can see pretty much perfectly what's happening here. We're just working our way up our levels absolutely amazingly, aren't we? And we did say in yesterday's video about Elrond that, if we do continue to roll over, we're looking for support on that 078 extension. And you can see nigh on perfectly that's what's happened. We actually wicked down onto our 55 and that 078 extension pretty much put to perfection to find support. And we're getting a really nice bounce from there now, aren't you? And you can see, these levels are being absolutely amazingly respected. You can see support, resistance, support, lost support, support here, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, rolling over, support, resistance. We come all the way down to the bottom. We come up, resistance, support, resistance, flipped into support. We come up to here, resistance, flipped into support, along with our EMAs here as well. We come up to our next level, our 078. We get rejected at resistance. We come down, we retest the 618 as support with those two massive wicks. And then we just have that absolutely crazy pump to the upside. We come all the way up, we smash the all-time high, we come up to $300 psychological target. Everyone takes profits and then the market rolls over, so we come all the way down to our next level of support. We lose the 20 moving average, so we're looking again for another level of support. We lost the previous all-time high, we lost the 20 moving average, so we're looking for our next level of support, which is our Fibonacci level here, at around the 078, in confluence with the 55, and you can see we're getting a massive bounce today, looking very bullish indeed for continuation, just like we did here. If we get another reaction like this, we could be looking at a very nice price target, potentially coming up to our next fib level at around, $400-ish for Elrond, which would obviously be incredible. So now that we've ascertained what's going on, we can look at short-term price predictions. And if we do roll over again, we do have a level here at around $200, a psychological target. Could be a good support level. If we come up, we come back down, we test it as support and continue like this. Or if we do roll over again, we've obviously got our 55 moving average looking very, very bullish as support. With the 0.78 like this as well, could potentially get a double bottom and a really big bounce if we rolled over again. But I think considering how bullish that we are looking on this bounce for Elrond, we're probably going to be looking at some higher price targets. In reality, maybe a little correction, roll over to $200 to retest support, and then continuation, maybe coming up towards that $245-ish level, which was our previous all-time high. And then if we do smash that, we've got the $300 psychological number as our short-term price target as well. And then obviously longer-term price predictions, we do really think Elrond's going to be over $1,000 by the end of the bull run, which is around a 5x from the current price. And we think, considering how low its market cap is as well, that seems quite likely in our opinion. We've obviously got the 127 here as well at around $375. The 141 coming in at around 466. We've got that 161 at 634. We've got that massive 227 extension at 1,700 as well. And we think, considering how much this project's starting to move, how bullish it looks in general, and the fundamental news that could be coming out and spiking the price combined with that low market cap, we would say realistically that $1,000 for Elrond by the end of the bull run or more is very likely in our opinion. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.